There's going to be loads of guys back here. Two ladies for the price of one. Okay, that sounded wrong. Hey all, welcome back to Bex Squared Gaming. This is 7 Days to Die, and we are doing Scottish Bex's solo run. We are on day 69. This is going to be the second last episode for this series before the release of version 1, which is coming, I believe, on the 25th of July. She is doing this on Nomad difficulty, and absolutely no mods. Let's see how it goes. Hey all, welcome back. So this is our second to last episode, or penultimate? Is that what they call it? This is going to be the last sort of full non-horde day that we're going to have in this particular series for Alpha 21, because as of the 25th of July, that date may change. The version 1 is coming. The game is finally getting released after quite a few number of years. I do remember when it looked like Minecraft. It has gone through quite a few changes, and there's a lot of stuff come in, a lot of stuff gone out, and they've worked a lot with it. So I'm kind of excited for the release and what the roadmap is going to be going forward. So today we're going to leave the steel chewing in because we're kind of there. We've just got the last few bits and pieces. And really, let's just go and enjoy the last day that we have. I'm going to go do a final quest, and this will be the last, probably the last quest. I may squeeze one in tomorrow. We'll see how it feels. Where are we? So that's all just chewing in. I'm just keeping an eye on the steel. Let it go. That's all we can do. And yeah, let's go hit up the trader. It will be open by this point because I actually delayed the end of day 68 vids. Just because I had a screamer right at the end, and I thought people were doing damage to my base, so.
Well, howdy do, friend.
Okay, so he's not got many tier 6s, actually. They're all miles away. I don't really want to do anything that far away. That will be Vanity Tower, yep.
This job for you, friend. I'm in trouble.
Let's do the paintballs bowling. Let's do the paintballs bowling. Come on, let's do this. Let's do one we haven't done. I don't think we've done the bowling yet. So let's do one we haven't done as our last sort of quest. I would have liked to do a tier 6, but they are all miles away, and he's only got 3. So let's do the bowling. Maybe we've done the bowling. I know I've done the bowling on previous games, other games. I don't think I've done the bowling on this particular one. Not that I remember, anyway. Hello? Hello to the booze. That sounds like there's shit behind me. There is shit behind me. Where did he come from? Did they just only spawn? Is this the day we're having? We're only just going to randomly spawn in periodically. Excellent. I love it when that happens. It's one of the triggers that annoys me, actually, that they have taken it so that things only spawn in when you hit certain trigger points, which does irk me tiny little bit. It kind of removes the ability to stealthily go around and do certain things. I understand their thought process. It's to stop people who, once they know the POIs, cheating their way through the POIs. But I think that's the idea. If you know the area and you'd lived in the area, you might have had a better idea. And, you know, but hey. Might actually do some searching this time around. Didn't do a lot of searching the last couple, did I? That door's now open. Haven't done the garden in weeks. Well, a couple of days. Oh, beautiful crotch shot. That was lovely. Yeah, I was gonna say, this feels like there should be things popping at me now. Turn that off. Hi! She took 1 bullet, he took 3. She's the irradiated. I'm not quite sure how that works, but yeah, I would have expected the irradiated to have taken more bullets, but okay. Maybe she was a lower level irradiated than he was a feral. Gun store box. Why is there a gun store box in the bowling? Not sure what to say to that. Ooh. Now, I'm pretty sure I did the bowling in as part of the rebuild series that I was doing. I have a vague recollection of redoing the bowling as part of the rebuild series, because I remember breaking all this out. Moving. Hey! Hey, pretty! Hey, pretty lady! Oh, she took a good few, though. Ew. Yep, bigger helmet didn't help you much there, did it, dude? It's the first time I've actually searched things in a while. Rather than just flying through at 100 miles an hour. Ooh, munitions box. Okay. It's locked, so I guess we're going up. There's going to be loads of guys back here. Two ladies for the price of one. Okay, that sounded wrong. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, we're gonna fall. Ooh. 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 That was actually quite graceful. I was quite impressed with that. That was, if you're gonna die, you know, die with a little bit of, you know. I don't know if we're going over here or not. Oh, you're lovely. You don't at all look like something that came out somebody's nose. I don't really want to walk in there till that dissipates. There we go. Oh, and he's still pulsating? Throbbing? Pulsating? I think pulsating is a better term there rather than throbbing. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. That was a delayed fall through. I get the bog over there? Yeah, I did. Take around the corner. Anything exciting in here? I don't think so. Except for that. I didn't even check what this kind of quest was. I just had a just vague recollection there. It's clearly infested area, so that's fine. My brain instantly was like, just for a split second, was like, am I meant to be picking something up here? Like... Oh! Level 75? Well, I wanted to hit level 70 before the end of the series. That was something I did say I wanted. So the fact that we've hit 75, I'm really pleased at. We got to the level we wanted as part of the series run. So I'm definitely pleased with that. I'm not sure I want to go out there. I don't know where I am. There's books, there's books. Let's work out where I am right now. Right, okay, so we're in here. That's fine. I know where I am now. Hey, gun safe. Sadly disappointing. I'm just gonna American Bex my way through shit. Back down here. Okay, I'm gonna back out here for the moment. Come back to this, because I opened a door up the stairs. So I don't know if it's different ways to get to the same thing or not. We'll find out. So let's... Yeah. Anyone need a hand? Oh, snot boy. And I took his head clean off. Not gonna comment, not gonna comment. As tempting as it is to make a comment about that. Not gonna, nope. I'm gonna be good. It's so tempting. Whoa! What the I know. I should just give in to the urge, shouldn't I? I should give in, but you know. Oh, that was totally worth that. We'll come back to that. Oh, hey. All the sneaky loot they hide in sneaky places. So up and over. Look at that. Level 6. Right. So rather than going down into that bathroom right now, I'm gonna go back down here. As I'm gonna find I can't actually go through here. Nah. Okay. So we need to go back up and through the bathroom bit that we looked at on the roof. That's fine, we can do that. I don't know why I picked that up. Why is there... I'm not gonna ask. Ooh, nice. Gun bag. Books. Yay. And one we hadn't done yet. Right. Bathroom. I mean, I'm so disappointed. After this game throws so much stuff from the bathroom at you and then there was just nothing in the bathroom. I was quite devastated about there not being 20 different guys in the bathroom. We all know they're going to come out the roof, let's be honest. Oh fuck, I'm in a corner. Oh, took his arm. Right. Oh crap, where did I drop those vitamins? Because I'm now exhausted. Vitamins. Sorry, American Bex. Vitamins. I thought the vitamins cured... Yeah, they do. He's gonna shout at me for saying vitamins, not vitamins. This is a different one from the one I did last time. The last time I did a bowling, a 10-pin bowling. This is slightly different from the one I did last time, I think. This last time I did it with American Bex, I'm pretty sure it was ever so slightly different from this. Because you came in from above, out there. And I think it was, yeah, it brought you in via like a whole set of tunnels and you climbed up, you climbed up in one of the bathrooms into the vents, because I remember American Bex died. And had to fight her way back to me. Yeah, so they've changed this. They have different versions of the POIs. So obviously I've done a different version of this POI previously. Hardened chests. Alrighty, let's see what he's got. Eh. Alright, there we go. Need to find my way out of here, which I think is up here. And where the fuck is my bike? Okay, so we got that one done. I think that was, you know, not bad either for tier 5. I know the building was tier 4 though, so what we need to do is make space in the bags for... I could have put stuff yet before anybody says it. I could have put it on the motorcycle. I know. There's just one more thing to offload at the other end, and to be honest, I don't need most of it. So I think it's very different in a game where you have no looting reset on. So no looting reset and no traders, I would say, is probably the hardest challenge to do. If you combine it with it, obviously if you combine it with like a horde every day and no building, that's the hardest to do, because that's like everything you possibly can do in one. But I would say, yeah, I would say that's harder because, you know, you can, when you have a no loot one, that's fine, but then you can cheat it slightly, because when you get a quest, it resets the building, you get more loot, and all you have to do is just keep doing loads of lower level stuff and resetting and resetting and resetting, and you never have to wander far to loot. It's you technically don't run out. So if you can't use that functionality from the trader and you've got no loot on it, or limited loot on with no respawn, yeah, it gets hard.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Don't need anything. Let's see what he's got in his inventory. Nope, still nothing that I really need.
Be seeing you.
So right, so let's go see how much steel we've got now made. We can do a bit on the base. See if I need to go get more iron. I can do a little bit of iron mining tonight, but I'm not going to stress too much, because at the end of the day, tomorrow is the last day. And not that much is going to chew into the forges in a single day. And I'm not going to be doing building right before Horde. That's not going to happen. So basically, if it's not built by, say, 6 o'clock on Horde day, it ain't happening. What I might do on Horde Day is do that building there again, one in front of us. And the reason is that's the first building I ever did. It would be fun to do that as the last building I go through, as the first building I went through on the series. Okay, so I have unloaded everything, so I'm gonna go around, pick up the steel, and go out and do some bits and pieces out and about. So let's get what we've got. Let's get more steel cooking. what steel have I got on me. And that's everything that I've got on me. So let's head out and do that. And what I also need to do, pick up the cobblestone. Almost went without it. So for anyone who is wondering why my mine is there when there's iron and stuff right there, that's because that is going to end up going out and under my base, and I don't want them to be able to get under my base and dig in. So there is a reason that I didn't make the iron mine there. I mean, if I'd had mine iron here, I would maybe have done that, but I don't want, but you can see how far sometimes the mine spreads, and I didn't really want to be going too close to that. So I need this, I want these, and I would pick up what's left. This. Okay. So the main thing we need to do is put the last row of mobs. Nope. Steel in. So right, so that's as far as we're gonna get. That is all we really need, because that's just gonna channel them in, which is fine. I mean, don't be wrong, if I could technically, if I've got enough cement and stuff, build the channel, even though, and then that channels them straight down to me, but I'm not stressing too much, to be honest. They're not going to explode out here, so technically I could put all the floor in and drive it back to that, which I think I might do. Because I'm not going to have the steel to do all this, and I'm not going to stress about not having the steel to do all this, and that's fine. So if I get the chance, I will run the channel up like that way. So the idea being that it still channels them in one at a time. So the other thing I want to kind of get the steel on is here, because I don't want them dropping in. So I will, I know for some people they actually leave some of it open, the idea being because if they fall from a great height, they sort of land and plop, and it slows them down a tiny touch, but nah. So obviously I want to get all that reinforced with the steel, and then the dirt over it. That would be nice. So you get a feel from above as to what it looks like, at least. So we can get this steel on and then get this covered over, and then depending on how much steel I have left on the run up to day 78, this will either just become concrete or wood. Well, concrete will be the furthest it goes to. I do have a little bit of concrete left, not a massive amount, but I've got some at least. I probably could make some more, but I've got a little bit of concrete left. So definitely got enough cobble to kind of finish what I wanted to do. But hopefully now you've got an idea. So this just repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats, rinse and repeat all the way up. And then depending on where you finish it, sometimes your base will stick out slightly past, because obviously we know this is where the boundary was. It might stick out slightly past your boundary, but you're not going to be picking anything up, so it's not really an issue. It just depends on how many you feel you need. So depending on the level you have it set at, it's on standard, it's around 2 demolisher explosions to take out steel. So if you think about it from that perspective, you need 2 explosions to take this out. 1 depending on how damaged the door already is. So the idea being I've got 4 fallbacks. I mean, that's potentially anywhere from 4 to 8 demolishers. So if you have another 2, that's 6 to 12 demolishers. Now, it's unlikely that you're going to get 6 demolishers exploding on you. You're going to get some of them out. You're going to take some of them out. So it really just depends if you've got, like, I don't have any AP ammo, which if I get demolishers is where I'm going to feel it, because I won't have the AP slugs. But I haven't had demolishers yet, but I was expecting it for the last 2 hordes and I haven't had them. So I would be expecting demolishers this horde, but whether I get them or not, I don't know. I forgot to put the nail gun back. Never mind. This is probably going to be my last time in this mine. Just trying to get the last of the iron, so I don't want to stress too much on building supports, because to be honest, I'm probably not going to be mining tomorrow. Just need to make sure I leave myself a way to get out the hole. Two stacks is all I actually need, because I'll not be able to get more than 2 stacks in to the forges, if I even can get that in the space of the half a day that I'll get. So that is 4 stacks. Let's get the hell out of this hole. There we go. And go back. Just in time for nightfall. So I'm gonna go back, sort my iron out that's chewing in, pick up any steel it has, and head back to base for a little bit more. That can go back in there. That's a screamer. Where is that screamer? I heard it, I don't see it. Yeah! Got her that time. That's interesting, because that's 2 screamers in the space of the 2 nights in digging, and we've gone through 70 days and not, so that might be something to do with the change of the game stage, just the fact that we're getting up there in levels, we're getting up there without dying now, which, as you know, chews up the level that much higher. Let's get in here. Okay, where are we? So let's see, we've got a load more. Let's stick a load more iron chewing in. Okay. That is where we are for the moment. Pick up the more rocks that we've got. And I think that is everything, really. I mean, I'll pick up what's left of that. And we'll put this in here. And I'm hanging on to this because I picked this up from the other base. And let's go just do a little bit more in the base, simply because I can. I'm not going to take my bike. I'm just going to run over. I put my first aid kits down somewhere and I have no idea where I put them. Do you know what? I'm going to go get some, because I'm very nervous that I don't have any first aid kits on me, and it's guaranteed I'll get a horde. I've got some on my bike, actually. Just grab the 5 off my bike. I wonder if I put them in the kit in the mine. I'll find out when I'm heading where I put them. Not that I'm going back to the mines, so... Right, so let's do... I want to start reinforcing. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go down and reinforce the 2 that I needed to do down the bottom. Then I'll come up and start on the top. Those were the 2 I absolutely wanted done, so they're done. I thought I saw a bird a second ago. Maybe it was the thing on top of my... So just need to keep going forward. That is the plan. If we can get all of this, the top layer done and then covered, that would be the dream, really, to be honest. I'm running low on wood. I need to go get wood. So obviously I appreciate I haven't reinforced this to steel underneath. But as I'm not going to be expanding this out any further for this series, I'm not fussing. I just want it in and concreted. Obviously, if I was continuing to build this further and further, I would not have put these down until the underlayer was steel. So let's go get a crap ton. Of wood. I want to finish putting the walls in, even though they're not going to be steel, they're just going to be cement. I want to finish putting all the walls into it and close it into an enclosed space. I do need to go get the wood for that. I mean, that's the thing. I could technically continue the whole thing along and get 6 of them or 7 of them. And to do that, obviously, I could just do it as cement. I mean, cement won't last more than 1 demolisher. But, I mean, it's an option. Don't think I have enough cement to do that, though. I haven't had my pre-horde animal pack yet. Which makes me nervous. Where the hell's my base? There. Like, where's my base? Okay, so we need to put the last of my cement by the looks of it. So that's what I was saying, is I didn't think I'd have enough cement to do it. So, oh no, I've got a little bit more. But that's not enough to continue this up because the amount of things this requires. What I will do is attempt to thin it down a little. Oh, what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. I just chose the wrong shape. Yes, I did. That actually needs to go there. No, it should be, is it there? No, I'm trying to think where this goes. This is gonna be Can't think of that right now. Now what I could have done to make this easier for myself is left a layer out and stuck dart traps in there and have them plate trigger, run through a load of dart traps, but there they are. Or stays there. Okay, let's stick all of this back in here just for the moment. I don't really need them in there, but I'll leave them in there anyway. Alright, so we're going to leave this part here, guys. This is the last main questing day that we've done. We've got a little bit to do on the base. I'd kind of like to get that finished, which is what I'm going to spend the start of day 70 to do. Then we will have the final horde, and we will get to at least see part of the new base in action. Obviously, there's so many more things you can add in. There are other ways you can change that base up, add different other traps in. I'm doing a very basic version of it without too much extra in it, just to get the functionality of it running, but you can take things out, you can interspace them with dart traps, and like I said, it depends on how you choose to do it. So I am gonna leave this part here, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed yourself, and we would love to see you along, so please do give us a subscribe if you'd like to see more of this content, and obviously keep an eye out for the release of the version 1 that's coming out for 7 Days to Die, which we're really excited about. We will see you next time all. Enjoy.